Everything I'm gonna say in this video is very important to the manifestation thing, so stick with me, okay? Okay. Hi! Oh, I'm so excited! Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Serena if you were new here. That's all, the end. I take it that if you're here, it's because you're trying to manifest and you're wondering why you haven't gotten your manifestation yet, and you're like, what the heck, man? Where is it? I'm doing all the things, come on. Well, yeah, it'd be like that sometimes. So I have some tips and tricks for you. Everything, Everywhere, All at Once is a movie that was released about 2 years ago. And while it is fiction, it holds a lot of truth when it comes to quantum physics and the quantum realms. If you're new to my channel, I need to warn you about my videos. Either you're gonna get it, we're on the same page, we're on track, you understand everything that I'm saying, and we are vibing, driving, flowing. If you get it, you get it. Or you don't get it, and you might actually think I'm crazy, so yeah, there's that. I don't know. I don't know, with my content, you either get it or you don't. But if you don't get it and you happen to find your way here, I do believe it is for a reason. So if you don't get it yet, let it marinate for a moment, because you will get it. That's my little warning there. Okay. Now that I've given you a little warning about my content, let's get started. Time. Let's break down the concept of time. Time is not real as you know it. What I mean by this, time is not linear. When we think of time, we think of a timeline that goes back and forth, which means we think of past, present, and future. However, as I have stated in a few previous videos, the only thing that is real is the present moment. Past and future do not exist, nor will they ever exist. The only thing that exists right here, right now, is the present moment. The only thing that will ever exist is the present moment. We cannot go back to the past. It already happened when it was a present moment. And when the future comes, it will become a new present moment, which means all that we have is the present moment. And so when we think of the past or the future, we see glimpses of ourselves in those present moments. That is all that the past and the future is, a different present moment. Instead of viewing time as a linear timeline, let's view time like this, stacked on top of each other. Past, present, and future stacked on top of each other. All of these present moments stacked on top of each other because the only thing that exists is the present moment. That means that the past and the future are just different realities, aka different dimensions. Because if the only thing that exists is the present moment, this means that the past, present, and future are all happening all at the same time, because the only thing that exists is the present moment. I know I sound repetitive. It is for a reason. Just stick with me, okay? Okay. In a few of my other videos, I've spoken about reality shifting. Shifting realities simply just means that you are accessing a different present moment. You have the power to shift your reality at any given point in time. You don't have to continue living in this reality. You can choose a different one by changing your present moment. Because everything is happening all at the same time, the past, present, and future, think of it as different dimensions. The past is a different dimension, a different reality, a different version of a present moment. The future is a different dimension, a different reality, a different version of a present moment. They're different dimensions, but it's all happening all at the same time, which means reality shifting is possible. I'm just gonna get to the root of this. You can access any reality that you want. When it comes to the law of attraction and manifestation, if you can imagine it, it already exists. When you know this with full understanding, when you can really grasp this, when you have full knowing and understanding that if you can imagine it, it already exists. Because your beliefs create your reality. If you can fully believe that whatever you can imagine already exists, here's the manifestation trick. You can go into a state of meditation and access that version of yourself who is already living the life that you wish to live, who already has everything that you wish to have in your life, who has already achieved all of the dreams, goals, and ambitions that you want to achieve. You can access that version of yourself because that version of yourself already exists. So, I'm so excited. I literally had an epiphany about this last night and I'm so excited. I was trying to go to sleep last night and then instead I was like, yo, connect with the future version of yourself who has everything that you want to have, who manifested everything that you wanted to manifest. And I was like, whoa, what a good idea. Wait a minute. I was like, okay, first of all, I'm trying to sleep. But second of all, you're onto something. Hello? Yeah, so anyway, let me continue. You can access that version of yourself, the version of yourself who has everything that you want. Because they already exist. Everything is happening all at the same time. There is a dimension that exists that you are living in, where you have everything you could possibly want. And that exists right now. Because everything is happening all at the same time, just different dimensional frequencies. Which means there's a version of you who has everything you are trying to manifest. You can connect with that version of you through meditation. So basically, you go into your mind, you meditate, you clear everything. This is probably best with a silent meditation or using Hertz frequencies or some sort of meditation music. Up to you, but meditate. Clear everything. However long it takes for you to get there, clear everything. Clear the noise. Clear. Breathe. Focus on nothing but your breath. Then envision that version of yourself who has everything that you could ever dream of. Connect with that version of yourself. Become that version of yourself. Your eyes are open or closed, it doesn't matter. You are meditating. You feel all of the feelings as though you already have it. But it's different than that because I've heard this before. I've heard people say, become that version of yourself. It's different than becoming that version of yourself. You are completely embodying, you are that version of yourself. It's not even a becoming. You just are that version of yourself. That is how intensely you must connect with this version of yourself. And then once you feel all of those feelings, you are connected to that version of yourself. You have two options. Option number one is you maintain this frequency, and then you literally are that version of yourself and you're going to attract everything you could possibly dream of because you did it. You became that version of yourself. And when you match that frequency of becoming that version of yourself, everything that you want is going to be attracted to you just like a magnet because you are magnetic to your desires because you became that version of yourself. That's essentially what the becoming as if manifestation technique is. And it absolutely works as long as you are able to maintain this frequency. The reason why a lot of people don't find this technique working for them is because they're not able to maintain the frequency. And that's so valid because it takes a lot of repetition and a lot of correcting yourself to maintain the frequency, because you might find that you become that version of yourself and then something goes wrong in your life. Like you have an argument with someone, or there's a lot of traffic and you're feeling really impatient, or just something negative happens and it like kind of shifts you out of that version of yourself and you begin to identify with the old version of yourself again, which then means you are no longer the new version of yourself, which means you have stopped yourself from attracting what it is that you want until you recorrect that state of mind and become that version of yourself again. It takes a lot of correcting and reprogramming your subconscious mind for the becoming as if, acting as if method to actually work. But I promise it works if you stay consistent with it. So that's option 1. That is the acting as if method, and it 100% works. But that's not what I was here to talk about in this video. What I'm here to talk about in this video was option 2, because I haven't actually I don't know. I just kind of figured this out last night as I was trying to go to sleep. I haven't seen any videos about people talking about this, so I figured I would share my experience and talk about this so that you are aware of what is possible. So, what is possible? Let me tell you. Yeah, option number 2. As you're meditating and as you're becoming that version of yourself, as you are that version of yourself, you are connected to that version of yourself, which means you are that version of yourself. You have access to. This sounds crazy. I know it's gonna sound crazy, but if you get it, you get it. If you don't, you will. When you are connected to that version of yourself, you have access to all of the knowledge that that version of yourself holds. If you truly believe that you do. Because again, your beliefs dictate your reality, okay? So, as you are meditating and as you are connected to this version of yourself, you can straight up ask yourself, what do I need to do to get to this place? How did you attract this manifestation into your life? How did you get there? How did you become successful? How did you achieve all of your dreams, goals, and ambitions? How did you do X, Y, and Z? How did you get this manifestation? But be specific. Whatever it is that you're trying to manifest specifically, say the specific words. But it literally works for anything. So ask yourself, what did you do to get there? What did you do to get to this place? How did you get there? What did you do? And continue to meditate while you are connected to this version of yourself. Connect to your third eye, your intuition. You're gonna receive the answers. Everybody is different and has a different way of receiving. So you may receive the answer in forms of words. You may receive the answer in the form of images. You may receive the answer in the form of a deep knowing. I don't know. There are many ways how you may receive the answer, but you have to be in a really deep state of meditation and just continue meditating. Depending on your state of meditation, you genuinely might receive the answer instantly, or it might take a minute, but you'll get there. And because you are connected to that version of yourself, they're going to answer you. They want to help you. That version of yourself already exists, and they already achieved everything that it is that you want to achieve. So you can do it. They're gonna tell you how to do it because they got there and they know how to get there, and yeah. So that's the technique. You connect to the version of yourself who already has everything that you want in your life. And then you have all the answers, and then you know exactly what to do. Essentially, it's connecting to your intuition, but different, because you're connecting to a future version of yourself who already has all of your desires. They literally have all of the answers. So if you're here feeling all lost and confused about what it is that you need to do to achieve your manifestation, the answer is always take inspired action. But if you connect to the future version of yourself, they have all of the answers. Every action that they chose to take, it was through inspired action. And this gives you direct access to that inspired action that you need to take. Cool. Anything is possible. Do not limit yourself. I love you. Bye.